Oh man, I am really excited about this video today because we're taking a look at Australia. Top 10 places to visit in Australia travel guide by Ryan Shirley, who is a legend. I will have a link down below so you can go and subscribe to his channel, help him out. Like when I say I don't know much about Netherlands, like Netherlands? Sorry, I think I just did a Netherlands video. But when I say I don't know much about Australia, I mean, that's like really what I mean. Like I really don't even know a lot about what it looks like, everything. So, and I've seen a couple snippets of this video. And I'm like pumped. I can't believe how amazing it looks there. I think it's going to be a lot of fun. Before we get going here, go ahead and like the video and let's see what we can see.
What's up, guys? My name is Ryan, and I recently returned from exploring down under, and I want to share with you my favorite places. So here's my Australia top 10.
I mean, like, look at, I know you know. If you've been to Australia, you know it looks like this. But I just didn't know. It just looks, that right there looks amazing. Wow.
Australia is a massive country home to some of the world's most beautiful
kangaroos on the beach. Kangaroo, not kangaroos. It's kangaroo. Is that plural for kangaroo? Anyway, kangaroo on the beach. That's wild.
and diverse landscapes.
Why did I say that? I usually don't say wild. That's crazy. That's more how I would say it.
Australia is a massive country home to some of the world's most beautiful and diverse landscapes. From the pristine beaches of Esperance to the tropical island of Lord Howe, Australia is waiting to be experienced. Let's start this video off on Tasmania. Located off of Australia's southeast coast, Tasmania is an island home to some of the country's best nature and wildlife. I spent a few days road tripping Tasmania and I was blown away by the beauty of this place. One of the main reasons I wanted to come here was to visit Cradle Mountain. It's located in the Central Highlands of Tasmania, and the area is part of Cradle Mountain Lake St. Clair National Park, and it's home to some of the most beautiful scenery in Tasmania. What really drew me to the area is the wombats. They're the cutest animals I've ever seen, and there was this place called Ronnie Creek where you could go on these raised walkways, and we saw at least 20 wombats. I mean, it was so peaceful to hear them munch on the grass. I mean, talk about nature ASMR. Now, another incredible place in Tasmania is Cape Way. Located on the Tasman Peninsula, Cape Way is home to some of the tallest sea cliffs in the southern hemisphere. You can reach it by a 10-kilometer hike, but we decided to take a boat tour out to Cape Way. It took us about an hour to get there, and the views along the way were amazing. Once we reached Cape Way, I was just amazed by the size of the rocks and sea cliffs, and it was such a spectacular area.
That looks so amazing. Everything is just amazing. I can't believe it. And look at the rocks. They have like different colors. The ones on the left look like a little bit of rust. And then the ones right in front here, I think those look yellow. The water looks so blue. This just looks amazing.
I was just amazed by the size of the rocks and sea cliffs, and it was such a spectacular area. After, we're going to head to the mainland to visit Western Australia. Before I came to Australia, I thought it would be feasible to road trip across the country in a day or two until I realized it was a 40-hour drive from Sydney. The 4-hour flight is definitely a faster option, but if you want to do a week or two road trip, it would be an incredible drive. Now
But can you do a week or two road trip? I mean, I guess you can. It just seems like there's no civilization in the middle. But maybe there is. I would imagine they have to put hotels or something just for that purpose.
Faster option, but if you want to do a week or two road trip, it would be an incredible drive. Now, the capital of Western Australia is Perth, which is the fourth most populous city in the country. What I particularly liked about Western Australia is its coastline. The beaches are home to white sands, crystal clear waters, and kangaroos.
And I saw sharks.
Australia is its coastline. The beaches are home to white sands, crystal clear waters.
I don't know those sharks. It's something down there. But look at that. Wow. Oh my God. And then it looks like up here, there's some other like sand dunes that are not white, like another color sand. Wow. Look at that water. That looks like not even real.
waters, and kangaroos just chilling on the beaches. The area around Esperance is particularly beautiful. It's home to some of the whitest sand in Australia and the world. Man, I can't believe the beauty of this place. Now, special thanks to my friend Earth with Tom for sharing his footage of Esperance. He makes great videos of Australia, and I'll link his channel in the description so you can check them out. One of my favorite beaches in Esperance is Twilight Beach. It's located 10 minutes outside the town of Esperance, and it has this massive rock just off the coast that is popular for some cliff jumping. Another beautiful...
Yeah, but is that a hole in there? Is that a hole in the rock? Looks like it.
That's this massive rock just off the coast that is popular for some cliff jumping. Another beautiful place in the area is Cape Le Grand. It's a pristine coastline home to these untouched beaches, and maybe you'll see some kangaroos roaming around. After, we're going to head into Australia's center to visit the Outback. And when you look at Australia from space, you'll notice that basically all the cities are on the coast, but the interior of the country is an orange, desolate landscape with hardly anyone living there, and that's the Outback. The most iconic landmark in the Outback is Uluru, or Ayers Rock. It's a massive monolith made up of sandstone.
Okay, wait. He said hardly anybody lives there. So that means that some people actually live there? I thought it was like uninhabitable. I could be wrong. Am I wrong about that?
Back is Uluru, or Ayers Rock. It's a massive monolith made up of sandstone. You can reach the area by flying into the nearby town of Uwara, or also by making the 4-hour drive from Alice Springs.
Oh, okay. So I answered my own question just by watching a little more. Because I'd see towns in the middle. I just thought there weren't.
Now, Uluru is a sacred site for the indigenous Australians, and it's believed to be a resting place for ancient spirits.
Wow.
There's definitely an energy there, and it's just bizarre how it sits alone in the desolate Outback. Afterwards, we're going to head over to Brisbane. Located on the east coast, Brisbane was founded in 1824, and today it's the third most populous city in Australia.
I got to see that again.
Brisbane was...
Look at that. That looks awesome. These trees right here, and just like the city in the back. Some people probably don't like that city, but city skyline. But that looks pretty cool.
It's founded in 1824, and today it's the third most populous city in Australia and the capital of Queensland. It's a beautiful city built on the Brisbane River and has an average of 260 days of sunshine per year. Just an hour from Brisbane is the Gold Coast, which is this incredible city with a huge beach contrasted with skyscrapers. If you want a more natural setting, you can embark to the Glasshouse Mountains. Located about an hour's drive from Brisbane, the Glasshouse Mountains are a group of 13 volcanic peaks. They are some of the most peculiar mountains I've ever seen. The tallest is Mount Birwa with an elevation of 556 meters. If you want to see them from the air, you can take a scenic plane tour to witness these unique mountains. After, we're going to visit Whitehaven Beach. Regularly voted as one of the best beaches in the world, Whitehaven Beach is located on the Whitsunday Island, and you can reach it by taking a boat or seaplane.
Look at that. That looks amazing.
The boat tour is the most affordable option, and you can reach Whitehaven by departing from places such as Airlie Beach or Shute Harbour on the mainland. Once you arrive at Whitehaven, you'll be amazed by the surrounding scenery. The sand is made up of silica, giving it its white color, and when combined with the blue ocean water, it creates this swirly turquoise mix that winds back into the island's inlet, and it's just incredible to look at. You can get an elevated view of the area from the Hill Inlet Lookout. I mean, this place is on another
Whoa. Looks like a river coming out of there.
level. Another incredible destination on the nearby mainland is Cape Hillsborough National Park. Now, when I imagine Australia, kangaroos on the beach always come to mind, and Cape Hillsborough is one of the best places in the country to see them roaming on the coast. If you want the best chances of seeing them, you can wake up around 5 a.m. to witness the kangaroos and wallabies on the beach for sunrise. I mean, it's such an incredible setting with the rising sun and the kangaroos feeding on the mangrove sea pods and seaweed. After, we're going to head back to the ocean to visit probably one of the most famous places in Australia, the Great Barrier Reef.
Yeah, it looks like a heart.
It's located in the northeastern coast of Australia, and it's the biggest reef system in the world, stretching over 2,300 kilometers. It can be seen from space and is the world's largest structure made by living organisms. It's easy to see why it's one of the 7 natural wonders of the world. It's home to over 10% of all the ocean's fish species, and there's also plenty of whales and sharks.
What? Okay, hold on. I want to hear that fact again.
By living organisms. It's easy to see why it's one of the 7 natural wonders of the world. It's home to over 10% of all the ocean's fish species, and there's
10% of all the ocean's fish species. Why am I having a hard time with that? And then look, whales.
Also plenty of whales and sharks. It would be a dream to scuba dive here one day. A potential city to access the Great Barrier Reef from is Cairns. It's located near some of the most prime coral reefs and islands of the Great Barrier Reef, and you can reach it by taking a 40-minute boat ride from Cairns. Afterwards, we're going to head up north to visit the Daintree Rainforest. Located about a 3-hour drive from Cairns, the Daintree Rainforest is a combination of massive mountains.
I can't get over how big Australia is. I mean, because looking at that just looks like it's about, 45-minute drive. It's a 3-hour drive. Wow.
Located about a 3-hour drive from Cairns, the Daintree Rainforest is a combination of massive mountains, pristine beaches, and possibly the oldest rainforest in the world, which began over 110 million years ago. The rainforest is home to animals such as the southern cassowary, and I particularly like the area around Cape Tribulation. I mean, it's just so scenic with mountains covered in lush vegetation. It's definitely one of my favorite places in Australia when it comes to natural beauty. After, we're going to head back to Australia's cities to visit Sydney, located on the south.
I know about that. I know about the Opera House.
After, we're going to head back to Australia's cities to visit Sydney. Located on the southeast coast, Sydney was founded back in 1788 as a British penal colony, and today it's the most populous city in Australia of around 5 million people. It's home to the world-famous Opera House, which was opened in 1973. I really like the beaches around Sydney. One of the most famous ones is Bondi Beach. It's located just 20 minutes outside of Sydney, and it's a massive beach and has some really cool pools alongside the ocean. Just down the coast is also Bronte Beach. It's one of the...
Wait. Oh, those are like public pools? That's pretty cool. Because I don't see a building or anything. Oh, I do see a building down here on the left. Right there.
Bondi Beach, but has its own charm, and there's this really cool public pool called Bronte Baths that you can get in if you don't want to swim in the ocean. A beautiful place outside of Sydney is the Blue Mountains. They are located about an hour and a half's drive from Sydney, and it's this incredible mountain range that has a famous distinct color due to a combination of eucalyptus oil droplets from the forest combining with water vapor and dust, creating a blue hue. A great lookout point in the mountains is from the Three Sisters. It's only a short walk to the lookout, and you get an amazing view of the rock pinnacles and the mountains in the background. After, we're going to head to Melbourne, located in the state of Victoria.
Melbourne. That's probably how they say it. Melbourne? I don't know. Hopefully I'm not butchering that.
About a 9 hours drive from Sydney.
9
Melbourne
hours?
is the second most populous city in Australia and was ranked the world's most livable city 7 years in a row. There's a lot to do around Melbourne, such as taking a drive through the scenic Blackspur Forest. One of the most famous places in the area is the 12 Apostles. Located about a 3 hours drive from Melbourne, the 12 Apostles is a set of limestone sea stacks. There was originally 8 of them, but one collapsed in 2005 due to the constant erosion of waves and wind. While you're there, you can marvel at the stacks from the boardwalk and many viewpoints. For our final destination, we're going to visit Lord Howe Island. Located in the Tasman Sea between Australia and New Zealand, you can reach Lord Howe Island by taking a 2-hour flight from Sydney. The island is just insanely beautiful. It's called the Hawaii of Australia, and after visiting it,
Wait a minute. The Hawaii of Australia? Seems like Australia is the Hawaii of Australia. But okay.
The island is just insanely beautiful. It's called the Hawaii of Australia, and after visiting it, I understand why. There can only be 400 tourists on the island at a time, and another interesting fact about Lord Howe is that it's the largest island ever to eradicate all its rats, which in turn has allowed the birds and wildlife to flourish here. One of the main reasons I wanted to go to Lord Howe Island was to visit Ball's Pyramid. It's the tallest sea stack in the world with a height of 572 meters. It's one of the wildest rock formations I've ever seen as it sits alone in the desolate ocean. Now to get to Ball's Pyramid, it was about an hour boat ride from Lord Howe Island. We went with this tour company called Reef and Beyond Eco Tours, and it was an adventure getting there. We boated around the entire sea stack, and I was just baffled by the scale of this place. I felt like Jack Sparrow discovering a treacherous island. We were going to snorkel in the water, but the sea was too rough, so it wasn't possible. After exploring Ball's Pyramid, we headed back to Lord Howe Island and got some incredible views on the way. While we were on Lord Howe, we had bikes to get around, and we did some great hikes. One of my favorites was Malabar Kim's. There were some incredible views of the sea cliffs, and then we walked on the ridgeline to Kim's Lookout, and we were able to get an amazing view of the full island. I mean, this place is paradise. Another one of my favorite things that we did on the island was snorkeling. Lord Howe is home to the southernmost coral reef in the world, so there's tons of great snorkeling spots. We went to Ned's Beach and had a great time swimming in the warm, clear waters. We saw plenty of fish and a few sea turtles. Now for sunset, I love going down to Lagoon Beach to watch the sun light up the mountains of Lord Howe. Places don't get more perfect than this island. Well, that is it for my Australia top 10. I'm barely scratching the surface. I mean, there's so much to see in this incredible country, so I'll be back for part 2. Let me know where your favorite place is in Australia in the comments below. You can find me on Instagram and TikTok at shirley.films.
Wow. Man, that is amazing. See, okay. I know you know, and people from Australia might find this annoying that people say that there's so many like things there that can kill you, like animals, insects, stuff like that. But unfortunately, that's kind of what we know about Australia. So, but we actually have friends who live there. So my son has a really close friend who lives there. So, and obviously people have been living there for thousands of years. So I don't know. That was just so awesome. Like I didn't realize, I mean, I guess it would make sense based on the location and everything that it looks like that, but still seeing it for the first time. And I can't even imagine what it's going to be like when I see it in person. I've been telling my wife, we got to add it to the list. We got to go there. We got to go to New Zealand. So, but hey, that's a good problem to have. That was a good video. Hopefully you liked it. Go ahead and comment any, suggestions of other videos that I should watch. There's so many things to watch about Australia. I really don't even know where to start. I'm just picking stuff. So hopefully you liked that video there. If you did and you want to see more just like it, then subscribe to the channel, man. It's easy and it's free. My name is Greg. I'll catch you on the next video. Peace.